Hey everybody, I'm talking about a 90s slasher movie. Gets a 4.7, give it a 5. It's a watch. It's worth a watch. Called Blood Moon, directed by Alec Mills. It's an Australian movie. Before we continue, please like, subscribe, comment. It means a lot to me. And um, what you got is you've got okay, so you have this couple. So there's this campus, and it's full of horny kids. They're all fucking in the woods, basically. it's they're all just fucking. That's it. They're fucking, and there's a killer on the loose, and they're killing them with a string around their neck with barbed wire. So they cut their throat open. It's a very gory movie, and the first two who die also get their eyes gouged out. I think the killer collects the eyes. Now, there's this one cop because it's a beach community. You have the beach because it's Australia. It's a small town, and the cop is we have three murders. In the meantime, there are already six people dead. Six people, three couples were all fucking, and the guy is saying he's the worst detective ever. He's saying, I only got six cops. Now, in rural towns in America, you only have one cop, backup deputy, or no deputy. You're just one sheriff. Now, this guy is complaining about the fact that he has six cops. Now, I'm thinking, okay, but yeah, so there's this teacher. It's actually a very short story. I don't need too long to explain because this movie takes 90 minutes, and in an hour you know who the killer is. I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. This guy comes in. First we see this woman fucking a student. I'm guessing a student because she's older, but an attractive lady called Virginia. Then she hears, oh, Sheffield's coming. Sheffield? The guy says, who's that? My husband. What? He says, no, 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 no. Just in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Of course, the guy gets out of Dodge through a window, and she sees that, and she says, God damn it, Sheffield. You know, today's my day. So he knew his wife was fucking one of the students. Apparently, this guy Sheffield is the killer. It's pretty. Why do we know this? Two students go into his class. They try to steal a test. He gets in, but they find before he comes in a bottle of fingers and eyes. They find a barbed wire, a knife. He gets in. He sees this. He starts to slam one of the girls' heads in, all bloody and just no teeth left. Like I said, pretty gory. Then he takes the knife. He wants to stab her, but it takes a while, and then he's stabbing her mean spirited like wah wah wah. Eventually, the cop suspects Sheffield. Then he goes to the woods because his daughter also has a lover, but she still has to have sex. But it's basically whoever has sex dies. That's I think that's on the poster or something. but it's always in the woods in front of the what's it called, the main hall. So what happens is the guy goes in the woods with his weapons. He takes the guy first, and the girl's trying to fight him, but then takes the girl. Then the cop comes, but before he went there, he says to the mayor, "And I want a little backup." He goes there. There's no fucking backup. He has no backup. He has six cops sitting on their desks doing jack shit. Take at least one guy for backup. So he goes there. He wants to arrest the killer, but the killer bum rushes him with the knife. He shoots him, but he also stabs the cop, killing the cop in the mid rush, but also shooting the guy. Then there's also at some point before he when he killed the two girls in his classroom to steal tests, there's a nun appearing from nowhere saying, "Stop doing this, Sheffield. You will repent, but you will be saved if you repent." And then he says, "Give me the weapon. Give me the weapon." "I will not." And then she gets clogged in the face. Then she comes back with a jar of acid. "I did not want to do this." Puts his face full of acid. He runs away. She asks the two kids, "Are you all right?" They're all right. They have some wounds, but they're all right. He's going to another teacher's classroom, and he just locks the door in, and this guy's there with his pipe. Oh, he he's there, and he says, "Ugh." He has his face full of acid, and he knocks the glass in, takes a 2-barrel shotgun. He goes to his house. Virginia knows that he killed people. She apparently knew that he already killed people in the past, and that he has a disease. And she always could cover up for him, but this time he killed too many. It's like a mongoloid. This guy, he's a teacher, but he acts like a mongoloid, and he looks like it. So what he does, he goes to the house, and I think Virginia is the dean or something of the campus. He shoots Virginia. We don't see it, but it's clear as day. And then the last shot, we don't see it, but it's clear as day that he shoots himself. This movie, it's a one-time watch. It's a time waster. It's sort of, where the hell did the killer come from? There's no backstory to the killer. Why? Okay, is his wife fucking students? Who the fuck was the nun? You know what I mean? There's a lot of questions to be asked, and the little story you get is about the cop and his family, and then the boy and the girl who survive at the end. They have this little talking together and flirting together and going to an island in a boat, in a sailing boat, a little sailboat. And but that's it. That's the only exposition you get. And yeah, let's give it a 5. It's I liked it. Why? Because it had good gore, and the acting wasn't bad. The acting wasn't bad. No, but there was no backstory to the characters. There was no character development, and some people just were there. A nun, for God's sakes, what the hell was she doing there? If it was a Catholic school, there would be more nuns. No, one nun. Okay. But yeah, okay. So, Blood Moon from 1990. I think it's free on YouTube. Give it a watch for your October month. Right. Bye bye.